Oh my God, y'all, that was fire! Hey, y'all.
Woo!
Welcome to the very first episode of Pink and Purple in the Afternoon. We are Pink and Purple. We are Shield Maidens. And oh my God, we are here to brighten your day with just some fun and some geekery. Yes,
We
I'm
are
Owen Avalon.
indeed.
Yes. I am your Sassy Southern Belle, and with me is the one and the only beautiful British Bombshell, Purple Valkyrie. How are
Good
you, honey?
afternoon, sweetheart. Thank you. Can't wait to get this started. So
Oh my God.
excited.
I am too. I've just for the past half hour, I've just been on fire. I'm just loving it. Now, before we greet our chat, we want to give a mad shout out to Loki of Loki's Mornings of Mischief for that absolutely beautiful intro he made for us. Oh my God, Loki, you are the master, and I bow to you, my brother. The intro makes me tingly all over. I just love it.
Absolutely. Big thank you to the boss for doing that for us.
Yes, we are so appreciative. So let's see who we got in the chat. Purple, you wanna take that over for right now?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got Project Storytime, who did make us laugh in the green room. So thank you for that, Project Storytime.
Sensei, you rock. You rock. Glad your bikini line is doing well.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for sharing that one. We have got Wendology. Hello, good evening,
Hey,
sweetheart. We
honey.
have got Loki. Good afternoon,
Hey,
boss.
Loki. Thank you again, honey.
We have got Snorapoopas Cuba. Hello,
My
Colin.
favorite bear.
Good afternoon, or good evening, rather. Let's see who else we've got. We've got Darren Prowess. Hello, and good evening to you, Pop Culture Archivist. Hello, good to see you.
Hey, Jed.
Zeropium. Hello, my love. Let's see who else. We have got Shane Nolan. We have got Rogue Disney. We have got Firefly MK1. Good evening to you as well. Let's scroll up, guys. You guys have been crazy in the chat.
I'm
Nearsighted
trying to catch up.
Cyclops.
I
Good
know.
to
I'm trying to
see
catch
you.
up.
Let's see who else has joined. Mark the Infinitely Tired and Mary's Game Room. Hello, guys. Good to see you. Welcome. Kaylee D. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for sharing the link. Really appreciate that.
Thank you so
And
much.
Louise, good evening to you, Louise. Hello, my loves. And Clobbering Times and Adega. Hello, gentlemen. Good to see you.
Oh my God. Okay, I've got to calm down for a minute. It is so good to see all of y'all here today. We've had an amazing week, just kind of planning for the show and doing things left and right. I think we got it together. I hope we have it together. What do you think, Purple?
I think so. We're professionals. We know exactly what we're doing.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah. Because if we don't, heads will roll.
Yes, they will. They will. Most of all mine. Oh my God. We were talking. And one of the things that has always bugged the crap out of me is how today, whenever there's a chick in a movie, it's like she's the most empowered thing that's come along since the damn wheel. It's like there was never any women that could ever do anything, but no, it has, if she's not woke, if she doesn't look like a man, if she doesn't act like a man, if she's not this, she's not that, then they didn't count. And I'm sorry, y'all, but that's bullshit. Can I just say that? Am I allowed to say that on my
You,
channel?
it's your channel. Go for it. I swear.
Okay, it's bullshit. I'm sorry. And I was looking at some past characters that I like, and I thought, a lot of these characters, they're feminine and they're strong, but they're still women. You could still, yeah, Mary Sue's, you got that right. They still, there's not this dichotomy where you have to look at them for 10 minutes and figure out what the hell they are. Are they a man? Are they a woman? Where do they go in the scheme of life? No, you know who they are. They're women. They look like women. They act like women. Which I know, God, that's controversial to even say today.
It is, and it shouldn't be. As you say, we had so many great female characters growing up that we can, list off the top of our heads. The idea that only recently has there been female representation is absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, who were we watching all that time?
Yes.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, who were we enjoying and wanting to be like, and it's so silly.
Y'all have to excuse me. I've had allergies for almost a week. They were getting better, but now they're not. So if I sound a little rough around the edges, just go with it. Just pretend I'm speaking with a husky, deep voice and not a ragged one.
That's kind of sexy.
I mean, I can, but that might also kill my throat for the whole the whole broadcast. But okay. All right. We've got a collection of female characters that we appreciate, that we like, and we want to share those with y'all.
Absolutely.
Let's see what Shane says. I hate that they're pretend there were no women before. Day one women were starting in movies. Name a decade two, name the actress. Yeah. I mean, that pretty much sums it up. Zeropium, the fact that they feel the unstoppable urge to either rewrite or flat out ignore the women who paved the way before them just shows where the real ignorance is. Can I get a witness, people?
Can we get an amen in the chat, please?
That is so true. Let's see. Go ahead. You read Louise's.
And Louise has nailed it as well. That was the narrative around Doctor Who. Finally, a strong female character in sci-fi. Only if you've never watched sci-fi before. Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of, I guess it's that age-old, that well-kept secret that women were around before Disney took over Marvel and everything else. We had them. Had so many fantastic female archetypes growing up. Windology. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And they were actually they were role models because I don't know, maybe it's just because I was a girly girl and still am.
Mm-hmm.
But like Wonder Woman, the Linda Carter Wonder Woman. Oh my God. She had curves. She was, the original Daisy Duke wearing superhero. And here was someone who was beautiful and who was strong and who I could look at and go, look at her. She looks like that, but she's powerful. She can kick ass, and she had some great values. I don't know who were ones that you admired.
Yeah, I'd have to absolutely agree. We had Linda Carter, beautiful, but still believable as a superhero. We had all the gorgeous Bond ladies. I mean, yes, we love James Bond, but don't tell me that you didn't want to be one of those Bond ladies at one point.
Yes. He was just window dressing.
Yes.
We were there to be like the women, and he just, okay, well, James Bond, well, all right, if you have to be in this movie, fine.
We had amazing female characters in Star Trek. Nichelle Nichols as Uhura, beautiful, capable. One of the main characters on the bridge, an amazing character. We had the amazing characters from Next Generation. We had brilliant female characters in DS9 as well. Dax was such a good character. Darren Prowse brings up a great one. Emma Peel from the Avengers. Leela. Sarah Jane, I would say as well, from Doctor Who. Scully from the X-Files. The list goes on.
Absolutely. And they were there, and it makes me sad that we came up in that time where women could be appreciated for who they were, and you didn't have to be the girliest of girls. You didn't have to be a girly woman, but there was just something about them that still embraced the feminine aspect of being a woman, and they were still tough as nails. I mean, are you telling me Uhura is not considered an icon in the industry today? I mean, I guess the woke wouldn't consider her that, but I consider her groundbreaking.
I do as well. Yes.
Beautiful, intelligent, strong. She just ticked all the boxes.
And Rob Marshall brings up another great one, Claudia Black in Farscape. Not a traditional, girly feminine character, but one that was sexy. She was strong, she was capable, and people loved her for it.
Erin Soon, adore that character, adore her. Yeah, she's probably, I would say, let's see, how would I characterize her? Whenever I need a double dose of badass, that's what I watch. I watch Erin Soon because she is no nonsense. hard as nails, but she's still a woman. You can tell. She doesn't have, a shaved head. She doesn't have all this, she's not going around talking about how she wants to eat men for breakfast because they're the patriarchy and she's being kept down. No, she does her thing.
She does, and Zero Open brings up a great one. Linda Hamilton says, "Fuck you to the T1000. I rest my case." And and Ripley as well. Two iconic female characters that you wouldn't expect to be the heroes, but they were, because they were written to be so capable.
And no one had to say, okay, we're going to dumb down the men to make these women look powerful.
No, not at all.
They didn't need to do that. And they didn't need to put a cheesy script with, hey, look at me, I'm a woman, with some edgy ass just nonsense in there. They were who they were. And these women stood on their own. And I think what also kind of elevated them, and screw you, wokists, if you don't like me saying this, but strong men being around them even elevated them even more, because you knew those characters stood their ground and you believed them when they shot heads off of aliens. You bought it. What is that one? Oh my God. Who was that one actress in the Total Recall movie? Was it Sharon Stone? With Arnold, I'll be back. With him. And I think she like kicks everyone's asses in this elevator. And she's not a tall, large woman. She's got a small frame. She's kind of petite. But I believed every second of that.
Yes. Well, up until we had the Black Widow film, I believed Scarlett Johansson as well, because that's how she was portrayed. And she's tiny, she's very petite, but you believed that she could do what she showed on screen because of how she was.
Kicked ass. And the bigger and burlier the man, the more you believed it. It just, they'd go flying, and yet I think, oh God, they're going to have bruises in the morning. They're going to hurt. And, she's just kind of like, I didn't even break a nail. Screw you, bitches. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so there. That's the kind of woman I want to be. That's the kind of woman that I admire. Still looks good, but can kick ass with and get down and dirty just like the boys. There it is. Yes, Seropium knows. Yes, Sharon stomped him right in the nads. And I felt that. I don't even have him, and I felt that. And I'm like, oh my God, girl, you rock on.
The entire audience winced when that happens. Like, oh.
You know it. I'm like, oh my God, she really went there, didn't she? Okay. Anyway, let's see. Let me pull up, see if I can do this. I think I can do this. I can do this, right? Oh my God, where are my pictures? I think here we are. Okay. Entertain the crowd, Purple, while I'm getting my shit together.
Well, Wendology had a good one as well, and one that we were talking about in the green room. We were saying how much Xena was such a great character and how much we loved her. She's like kind of a girl crush because of how how she was.
Oh, we're going to talk about Xena.
Yeah, we love Lucy Lawless. She is such a cool character. We
are definitely going to talk about Xena. Okay, here we go. All right, we're going to start. These are some of my favorite women characters. I love them. I adore them. Some of them are nice. Some of them are naughty. Some of them are downright bitches. But I love every single one of them. And we're going to start with Vampirella.
Nice. Can we make these pictures a little bit bigger if we click on them?
Cool. How's that? Is that better? Okay, good. I can still do that. Cool. That's about as big as I can make it. Can y'all see that? Wait, where'd it go? Oh my God! Can y'all see that at all?
We can see the set of pictures.
I clicked on it and it didn't do anything. Yeah, we're professional here, people. Okay, you can't see that. I clicked on that picture. You can't see it.
Can't see it. Might have to open it in a separate tab.
Crapola. Well, it is in one. You can't see any of that. Okay. Well, you know what? Screw that. We'll go back.
Colin says that loves Xena, but actually fancied Gabrielle.
You like Gabrielle? Yeah, she was cute.
She was cute. Really was cute. She was. Zero Pin said loves Xena, definite badass. Wendology also loved Xena. I missed that show. I think that was.
I do too. Yeah. I really do too.
And I was a fan of the Hercules show as well, but it was just something about Xena that was just more interesting.
Okay. Well, I can't get these to open anymore.
Sorry.
God.
Leaning into the screen, like waiting for dial-up porn.
All right. Well, y'all, I'm sorry. I can't open these any bigger. So I guess we're just going to have to talk about them. So what the heck? All right. Well, Vampirella, she is one of mine that I absolutely adore. She was, oh my God, there's no denying how sexy she was. And I mean, she was a vampire. So of course she was strong. Of course she was, I mean, you didn't want to mess with her. She was out to literally get blood. I mean, that's what she did. Project Storytime, I'm not a boomer. Wrong generation. I'm sorry.
No, I can share screen, but I have to be very careful about scrolling down because I think some of these are going to be not safe for work.
Okay. Okay.
So we'll be very, very careful and just show a few pictures.
Okay. That sounds good. But yeah, she was. And when did that comic start? I mean, Clobby would know that. It's been around for a while, hasn't it?
It has been around for a while. I've got to make. There we go. Oh, awesome. So let's bring up this one. Love this picture.
That's my favorite of her. That is my absolute favorite.
But she has absolute iconic look, and everybody knows this, one piece, barely there, red outfit that she wears with the black boots.
Right. A lot of her stuff is very pinup.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's classic pinup. That was so beautiful.
That's definitely what she reminds me of. She's a pinup. So I'm very, very careful about scrolling down, so I don't know what pictures we're going to see.
Okay.
This could go horribly wrong, guys. But
we'll move on to the next one then, which may not be any better. Red Sonja.
Red Sonja. Cool.
Mm-hmm. The redheaded diva herself. Oh my God. I remember I have 3 older brothers, and they were all into comic books. And I remember some of the first comic books I ever read at like 4 and 5 were Conan and Red Sonja. And that was kind of my introduction.
Yeah, so I remember the film as well, but not as well as I remember the Conan films. So for when it was on, it was in 1985, if I remember correctly, and it was Bridget Nielsen who played Red Sonja.
Yes. And you know what? I liked her. I liked her in that role, but she was not my quintessential Red Sonja. I was expecting someone a little curvier, a little more broad-shouldered, a hell of a lot more hair. Yes. I'm like, that hair doesn't cut it. That looks like she went out and got a blowout at the salon. Come on, let that curly red hair fly. Yeah,
she had a very 80s look about her, definitely. It wasn't really kind of iconic for the for how you picture her in the books, but
it was almost a mullet.
Yeah, it was. It was kind of shaved at the sides, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. But yeah, we had Red Sonja, and and they had, and man, I had this gorgeous picture. Y'all are just, oh, I'm so sorry. I had all the toxic male gaze planned out today. I really did. But there's a picture of her and Vampirella together. Didn't they have a series together or a comic or something like that?
There was a crossover between them, yeah.
It's just this. I'm sorry, y'all. You'll just have to go Google it. But it is really good. It is really, really good. But yeah, oh my God, those two together. Jeez Louise.
I think I might have found it actually.
Oh, please do. Please show it.
Was it this one?
Yes!
Yes! I love it. That is so cool.
Is that not gorgeous?
That is beautiful. I love that.
And if I could just speak artistically for a moment, I love that they're there together, but they both maintain their personalities.
Yes.
They both have their own essence. Because, I mean, if you think about it, those are two very strong characters. Very powerful. And you'd think if you put 2 strong ones like that together, they would kind of not mesh well.
Yeah, or cancel each other out.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
no, they are amazing. They both, you've got kind of the sexy and the strong and the sweet and the sour all in the same picture. I mean, you do. And I'm speaking artistically. I'm speaking artistically. I
It's all
promise.
about the art, people. That's what it is.
It's all
That's
about the art.
that's our excuse, and we're sticking to it.
I promise. Oh God, where the hell are we? Okay, who's next? Oh, okay, I have another one.
Okay.
Saffron from Firefly.
Oh yes. Now, Firefly is one of those ones that, when it was out, it didn't get enough love, but it became a cult classic, and she
It
is
did.
such a good character.
She's one of those where you don't know if you want to kiss her or wring her neck. What do you do with this woman who is just, she's practically a sociopath. I mean, she's going to get what she wants when she wants it, and if you're in her way, too bad, so sad. I mean, but she's beautiful, and she's got this super delicate face. I mean, Christina Hendricks, I always thought they should have cast her in a Marilyn Monroe biopic.
Yes, I could have seen that, because she's got the, like you say, she's got the really large, expressive eyes.
Mm-hmm. And she has this sensuality about her that translates without her probably even trying. She just has that down. But yes, Saffron is one of my favorite characters ever. And again, she annoys the shit out of me. And I just want Anara to kick her ass so badly when they have that little battle scene. I'm like, come on, Anara, kick her. But alas, of course, Saffron gets away, but we see her again. So if y'all haven't seen Firefly, I don't want to say anything more. She is she's pretty damn amazing. She's a great character.
We would highly recommend, and she's a redhead.
Yes, she is. Yes, she absolutely is. God, y'all can't escape us. We're everywhere. Oh my God. Somebody had mentioned Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor. Where's Sarah Connor? Oh yes, it's Christina Hendricks is beautiful, rich. She's got huge tracts of land. Yes, she does.
She does. I can't argue with that.
Very healthy looking tracts of land. I'm sure you could farm long days on that tracts of land.
I don't put that into their heads. We're gonna lose the audience.
This show is supposed to be rated G, but I went out the window, I think, the minute I pushed live.
It's rated G for G that didn't last long again. Bountiful tracks of land.
Sorry, guys. Oh my God, where the hell am I? Okay, Linda Hamilton. Yes, Linda Hamilton is another one. And yes, she was not, especially in the first one, yes. She had that kind of soft, quintessential 80s look with the feathered hair, and the wide eyes and the, a little bit of baby fat on her. And she looked beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And in the second movie, she is just stripped down, hardcore. She becomes the Terminator in a sense when she goes after, oh God, what's his name? I just watched that movie. The guy who is working on the Terminators, who's working on that technology. When she goes after him and she's ready to blow him away, I always thought, damn, she is a Terminator right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she is pretty much the epitome of a badass mom. She will do anything to protect her son. And as you say, when she's in the, basically what's a mental asylum, and she's doing those pull-ups, and you could see the muscles in her arms. It's like, wow, holy crap.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Miles Dyson, thank you guys.
Oh my God, we're gonna get fired. Okay, let's see what's next. Here's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Catwoman.
But which Catwoman?
Oh,
are we talking Catwoman from the comics? Catwoman as in from the TV show or Catwoman as in Michelle Pfeiffer?
I'd have to say yes.
Yes, 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 and yes.
The only Catwoman I didn't jive with was Anne Hathaway. I don't know
Yes.
why. I was like, something's missing. There's a spark. I mean, Anne Hathaway is a beautiful woman, don't get me wrong. And I thought she looked freaking great in her cat suit. But it was like, just not quite there. I don't know. She was missing a catty sinisterness, if you will.
Yes. There wasn't anything that, unless you kind of knew it was the character that said that she was Catwoman, she vaguely kind of had the costume, but the persona wasn't there.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't care for her, but I thought Michelle Pfeiffer was amazing. She had all that cattiness, for lack of a better word. She had all that down. She was sassy. She was catty. I don't know. It worked. And I'll be honest, I didn't think I would like her when the movie first came out. Because I think they had cast another actress. It may have been, I think it was Annette Bening. There was somebody else, or maybe Sean Young. There was somebody else that they were wanting originally for that role that I was like, oh, I could see that. And then that didn't pan out. So it was Michelle Pfeiffer. And I was like, blonde Catwoman. I don't know. But she nailed it. She did great.
She really did. I love the look of her in Batman Returns. I've got to admit, I
hell
really
yeah.
love that film. But which was your favorite from the '66 Batman? Because we had Julie Newmar, we had Eartha Kitt, and we also had Lee Meriwether, who portrayed her, who was in the film.
I would say it'd be a toss-up between Julie Newmar and Eartha Kitt.
Yeah, getting a lot of love in the chat for both ladies, and I would say they're both iconic because they both brought different aspects to the character.
Oh, they did. Life. They did. And see, and nobody was back then going, oh my God, a woman of color is playing Catwoman. Hey. No, everyone loved it. She was Catwoman.
Eartha Kitt was awesome as Catwoman. She was beautiful.
God, she's fucking iconic. Excuse my French. I have to learn that in French so I can actually. I can say merde. I can say that. I know that in French.
It's close enough.
I mean, merde. She was wonderful. So yeah, I have to say Catwoman, and of course me with all these damn cats running around my house. I can kind of relate. I'm gonna wake up one day and there's gonna be a whip by my bed, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna feel like I have 9 lives, and I'm gonna go out and find Batman and beat the shit out of him. So if I ever disappear,
I think you just got every guy in the chat's attention when you said whip by the bed.
If I ever disappear, know that Batman is laying dead in a ditch somewhere, because I will not take any bull. I got 12 of them. I got 12 cats. You think they're not going to each give me their 9 lives? I will be indestructible. And I will be like, Batman, I'm coming for you, fucker. I'm going to kick your ass. Sorry. It's the cough drops, y'all. I think they're melting my brain. I've been eating them for almost a week. Is there alcohol in those things? Anyway, oui, Mimir. Oh, you got it, Sensei. Yes. Oh, y'all, we're gonna come up with next month. I'm hoping to actually purchase, do the StreamYard monthly thing, and we're hoping he'll make an appearance somewhere.
Yes, I think we're gonna adopt him and use him as our little icon, aren't we?
Because we love him. We love Mimir. He's just so French and so sexy. Say yes, take me dancing, Mimir.
Gotta get ahead.
Bring it on.
Challenge accepted from Zeropium there.
So if we both disappear, y'all will have to worry that I've killed him. He's in a ditch somewhere.
And hello to Bridie Stay. Hello, honey.
Hey, honey. How are you? Welcome to the freaking insane asylum hen house over here. Okay. Oh, okay. We have come to Xena Warrior Princess. Now, y'all.
Yes.
I have to admit something live y'all are my friends, y'all are family, so I can trust you with this information.
We support you. Anything you have to confess, we're here for you.
Xena Warrior Princess, not Lucy Lawless, but Xena Warrior Princess is the only girl crush I've ever had.
I can fully get behind that.
God. She got with that one scene where she comes out of that water and she's dripping wet and she's looking at I think it was Ares when it was Callisto was in her body when they switched bodies or switched minds. And she's looking at him and you don't know whether she's going to kiss him or she's going to tear his arm off and beat him with the wet end. And she's dripping wet and I'm like, okay, I see you, Xena.
What was it about her, do you think, that made her so sexy? Do you think it was the way she was portrayed? Do you think it was the way Lucy Lawless kind of made the character her own? Do you think it partly the costume that they gave her? Because they were very, very self-aware of what...
Oh, my God. When I think of a really, like a strong woman, but who is still sexy and alluring and looks like a woman, that's who I think of, is Xena Warrior Princess.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't know, but I think every straight woman in America has had a crush on her at least once.
Well, yes, I think so. I mean, it's Lucy Lawless. You wouldn't say no, would you? And we were even talking in the green room. She has aged so gracefully. She is still beautiful.
Gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Absolutely. What do they use to make them so well preserved? I mean, they're stunning.
When I saw her on the, is it her, Spartacus? I think she was in.
Yes, we were talking about Spartacus.
Damn. Okay.
She still got it. And she was also in recently Evil Dead, the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She was in that, you know, looking amazing as always. And she's another one. If she went to kick somebody's ass, I would believe it. I would be like, sorry, she's coming after you. It's been nice knowing you.
Absolutely, and not to take anything away from Renee O'Connor, who played Gabrielle. She was a great kind of I suppose a foil, or you know, the complete opposite to Xena's character.
Yeah.
And that's why they work so well. But there was just something about Lucy Lawless, how she played that character, that really got people's attention.
See, back in the day when I was a little more wild and daring, if Gabrielle had come up to me and said, "Hey, baby," I just kind of would have pat her on the head and said, "That's nice. Go find your mama," you know. But Xena, that was that.
But Xena wouldn't say, "Hey, baby." She'd come up and slap you on the backside, and you just
and I would say, "Oh my God, I'm yours." Slap me again. All right, let's move on before everything just totally gets derailed.
You mean it hasn't already?
Gabrielle did have a good story arc. I agree with that. I think once they hit season 3 and 4, things really started kicking.
And look who has joined us in the chat.
Poppy, Darth Poppy. Go ahead, read it.
He says,
you have to read it.
Listening in, doing taxes, got one Mexican, one iron thong, and a pair of scissors. Who wants to play a warrior princess on me? Ready? Fight! You take him. No, I don't want Mike. You take him. Oh, Poppy.
We love you, honey, so much.
Bless him, he's working hard at the moment.
Oh, see, we have to remember that iron thong to drape across Mimel's horn. For Valentine's Day, maybe. Oh my God. And we could like put little like lipstick kisses on his cheeks.
This thing's got legs. It's going to go for a while. Sorry, guys.
Okay, moving on. Who do we have next? Okay, now I have one that a lot of people may not think about, but to me, she really is a top example of a woman who is strong, she is empowered, she's feminine, but she is more in the I mean, she's still strong. She's a warrior, but she's more warrior in the spiritual way, is Delenn from Babylon 5.
Ah, so then this one, I'm going to get stick for this as I have before. I've never watched Babylon 5, even though it's been recommended to me.
Yeah, you need to see. I recommend everybody watch it because, not just because it's one of my favorites, but because it's one of my favorites. So I tell everyone, look, you have to see it at least once. And please look, don't listen to people. And I may get a lot of crap from this because there's all kinds of opinions. But start at the movie The Gathering and then start at season 1. Because if you go into it with season 2, you'll kind of get what's going on, but it will feel like or excuse me. Yeah. If you start at season 2, there will be a big hole that just things. The thing about Babylon 5 is every single thing that's said and every single thing that happens is for a reason. So.
And Seropium's got a question for you, hon.
Oh, is this what real girl talk is like? Asking for a friend. What do you say,
usually it's dirtier.
Yes, that's true. There's more F-bombs. There's more nasty talk. Yeah, women can get just as down and dirty in the lockers as the men can. Definitely, if not worse sometimes. But it's the way it is. It's the circle of life.
I think Seropium needs to join us in the green room at some point.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
And I've seen a lot of love for Babylon 5 in the chat. It's definitely been something that people have said, watch it. And I will. It is on my watch list, absolutely.
Yeah, it is so good. And even because she starts out as full Minbari, which they're basically bald with bones on their heads. And then she goes through this transformation and she still has a little bit of a bone, but she's got hair now. Basically, she becomes a hybrid of human and Minbari. And she, it's all about her tribulations with that and blah, blah, blah. And she is a warrior. She is a warrior, but she is of the religious caste. And her strength lies in wisdom and strategy and knowledge and confidence and, giving people counsel. That's her strength. And she's just as much of a badass as Ivanova, who is the warrior of the show. Female.
So she closer in character to, say, Zahn from Farscape?
Yes, she is Babylon 5 Zahn. Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
That's her role. And, whether she's got her bone or not, she's still a beautiful woman.
Nobody clip that, please.
She starts out with a bone and gets deboned and she's still beautiful.
Nobody clip that either, please.
God. Y'all are killing me. Okay, yes. Let's go back to somebody else before that gets really out of whack.
Just a quick one. Going with 13, he says Farscape or Lex. For me, Farscape, Lex was just too damn weird.
I never saw Lex. I never saw that. So, but that's on and I have this, y'all know I have this book of things that people are advising me to watch. And
it's going to be like an encyclopedia by the time she's done. I need a ring binder.
I do. Get boned and deboned. Damn. Oh my God. So many clips in my unmade requests. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. Moving on. Beyond Delenn and beyond Boom Shakalaka Laka Ivanova, which that is the best scene ever written for anyone. Her Boom Shakalaka scene. You'll know it when you see it. Okay. We talked a little bit about Black Widow. Okay, kids. Captain Marvel. Carol Danvers.
Yes.
Who started out with this. Can you find one of her original costumes?
Yeah, let me have a look.
Since the technology gods have not smiled on me today and ruined my surprises.
So let's go back. So basically, what we want is it's one of her original designs.
Yeah, the
Um,
like the leotard or the not
yeah.
leotard, the bodysuit.
So originally, she in a black suit, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
it was the black suit, and it had kind of like the zigzag on it, the yellow
Mm-hmm.
zigzag, and she had the
Right.
black leather gloves. Oh my
There we
God, I
go.
want those gloves. Ooh, they're beautiful.
All right, let me share. There we
See, these
go.
women are fashion statements too. I mean, I want to dress like them.
Yes, there's something about thigh-high boots that really does it.
Shit, yeah. Look, oh, yes, yes. All of this right there. Y'all can't see, but I'm motioning to all of the screen. All of this. Beautiful. Look at that. With the thigh sash, the red thigh sash. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's supposed to be around her waist, but clothes
It's
don't always do what you want them to do. They slip.
in the vicinity. It's fine.
This is the general area. There we go.
There we go.
That's one of the ones I had right there. I mean, stunning, stunning and strong and powerful. I mean, no one would think twice about screwing her over, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then what do we get? We get Brie Larson.
We do. So let's go back a little bit. So
Yeah.
we actually get her. They changed her. We got the red and blue suit. They cut her hair, which I always hated the look of.
I did too.
I've got to admit, I never liked her with short hair. It never worked for me.
Yeah,
And
look.
then
Oh,
obviously we got Brie.
Brie. Madame Larson herself. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, what?
She always looks so happy to play the character, doesn't she?
She's so thrilled to be there.
Not
And
one of these
y'all,
pictures because she cracked a smile, bless her.
I'm gonna
And
let you in on a little secret. Go ahead, Purple. You
I,
say what
s-
you say.
I just I don't actually hate her as an actress. I really don't. I just don't like her as this character. She just didn't appear to give a shit about playing this character.
Well, and the problem. Oh, that one that's kind of like that. God, what do you call it? I don't know. It looks almost like a transformer suit. It's
Like
weird.
that
Yeah,
one.
that one. What the hell? What is that? Is that really her suit? Is that her new costume? Or is that something she just threw on because she was cold that day and they were filming and she didn't have anything else to wear? I don't know. I don't understand that. That's
It's
nothing Captain Marvel about that.
it's bulky, isn't it? Yeah. And
All
she's
right.
very, very slender. She's very petite.
That's one of the things that pisses me off. And men, we're going to let you in on a secret. No matter how much you bulk up the clothes, you can't hide our breasts. I'm sorry. They're going to be there. And I don't understand this obsession with Hollywood to try and hide that. It would be like trying to hide an arm or a leg. You can't get anywhere around it. They're there.
No, basic anatomy is very, very hard
It is. It is.
to hide.
It's nothing disgusting about it. It's, we all take biology class when we're kids. We learn about these things. And they try and bulk it up with, chest armor and padding.
Shoulders. They always bulk up the shoulders.
Oh my God, they're like linebackers. It's like, what are you trying? The bigger you make the shoulders, you trying to detract from the chest? It's not going to happen. They exist. I don't know. I just that is one thing that is Shane Owen. Fear the breast. You really have issues with women.
Set them free.
I mean,
And down
I'm
the
not
derelict
trying to
just
be
says boobies.
provocative.
I
am not
concur.
trying to be provocative. I just don't understand this mindset. Oh, okay. Let's see. Who else do we have? Oh, okay. She-Hulk.
Ah, yes, She-Hulk.
Our lovely
She-Hulk.
Jennifer.
Yeah, She-Hulk has gone through so many different variations.
Oh man, I know y'all have all seen the picture of, oh God, which one is it? It's the one where she's like in the kind of loincloth and she's in like,
I think I found it.
Oh, please put it up. Please put it up. We went from gorgeous, beautiful She-Hulk. Okay. And yeah, she's got muscles, but I'm
She
sorry.
does. See,
Who would
I
walk away from that?
love that look and the iconic look in the purple and white.
Oh, I love that too. I love that too. And so
Not
we went.
sure what's going on here.
Don't know. Okay, that's the transition She-Hulk between what we had and what's to come. She's starting to get a little more bulked up, just a bit. And then they change her into this. It's like you put lipstick on regular Hulk and a tank top. And put some little barrettes in his hair, and that's going to be the new She-Hulk.
And then you get this.
I mean, what? How? I've never read She-Hulk, but from what I understand, she's kind of, she's a little bit mousy, she's a little bit shy, she's a little bit in her natural state. And then when she becomes She-Hulk, she becomes very sexy, very intelligent, very strong. She becomes all the things that she wants to be.
Yes, yeah. So Jennifer, as you say, she's quite shy, she's quite retiring, but once she becomes She-Hulk, she discovers a whole new side of herself, that she realizes that she can be sexy, she can be beautiful.
Yeah.
And as you say, she keeps her intelligence.
She embraces that feminine side as well as that strong side. And see, that's what pisses me off. Hollywood thinks feminine equals not strong.
I have no idea what's going on here.
God, I don't know. That's not her, is it?
Yep.
That's her?
Yep. Yep, it's World War She-Hulk.
Okay, that's worse than the one I had. I've never seen that one. She been taking steroids or something.
But it just goes to show how different they will show the character. This character has started off as a beautiful but feminine looking character. I mean,
yeah, a strong with muscles. I mean, there was no denying She-Hulk had muscles, and that's okay. It's not muscles that makes a woman unfeminine. I mean, look at Gina Carano.
Yes.
I have her on my desktop as goals. I'm joining a gym soon, and that's my goal. And she's not, this teeny tiny petite. I mean, she's strong. She's strong, and that's okay. Women can be strong and still be beautiful. But good Lord, don't make them look like, the Hulk with eyeshadow. I mean, come on, let's have a little difference. That's all I have to say on She-Hulk.
Do you have any hope for the upcoming She-Hulk show, or do you think it's going to be a bust?
I don't know. I'm afraid they're going to go one of two ways. I'm afraid they're going to have Jennifer in her natural state look the same as in her She-Hulk state, just with green skin, which kind of defeats the purpose. Or they're going to have, Abby smash.
Yes.
And they need to find that fine balance between a beautiful, strong woman who is not the same as, her counterpart. But I don't know. I don't trust that they'll be able to do it. Now, I could be wrong. I don't know what they have planned. But that's my fear, that they're going to go that route.
I'm kind of worried about it as well. And I do like the character, I've got to admit. I think, if they were going to pick someone to introduce to people, She-Hulk is a great character. But I'm worried about it.
Now, I just have two more. We're just going to touch on Tila because everybody has seen the new Tila. I swear to God, the new Tila looks like a guy I used to date in college. When I first saw Tila, I was like, what? That's a dude. No, except he had longer hair. Now, go figure that one. I mean, so we all know the original Tila versus the new Tila. And I found a picture that has like the original, then the, I believe, what was it, 2002?
Yes, 2002. Yep, that was really, really good. One that I would recommend. So that is this one here.
Yeah. She's okay. That's not bad.
She looks great. I like her. Obviously, this is the original 80s, the kind of iconic look.
Yes. Yes.
And
And
then we got this.
yes, we did. Thank you, Hollywood. And once she's out of that outfit and she's in her man pants and her man shirt and there we go. Oh my God, that's the one I found. And I went, what the hell, y'all? Are you serious? Who would look at that and think Tila?
Like to say, somebody actually changed that and took the makeup off, and it does look like a guy. When I first saw this picture, I had to laugh because obviously you've got the two female characters at the front, and then you've got poor little Adam shoved at the back.
She would steamroll him. He wouldn't know what hit him, and he sure as hell wouldn't enjoy it because she looks like a dude. God.
I was disappointed, I've got to admit. But even, a character that I also loved as well, Evil Lynn. She's a sorceress. Why does she have guns? What's this about?
Guns for days. She doesn't need them. She's more of a Delenn character. She's more of the, I'm going to do magic and I'm going to work things on you. And oh my God, let Tila use the sword. I'm going to use magic. I'm going to use sorcery. She doesn't need that. It's like Superman in Fortnite running around with a damn gun. It drives me crazy. Superman would not. I can handle Batman with a gun. For some reason, I can handle that. That looks good. But Superman with a gun?
It's kind of putting himself at a disadvantage.
I think so. I agree.
But I love this statue. This is the iconic look when I think of Tila.
Oh God, I'd love to have that. That is beautiful.
Yes. And again, the 80s Tila, she was capable. She was still a strong character. She could hold her own, but they didn't push it in your face, and they didn't diminish any of the male characters.
Right. No, they worked in complement with each other. They didn't fight against each other, and it wasn't like, okay, women have to be above the men and the men have to, be made of soy or something like that. That's the track they've taken now, and by God, they're sticking to it.
And Project Storytime, I remember us bursting out laughing when we saw that. Even the old sorceress had muscles. It must be something in the water on Eternia. That's all I can think of.
Who needs steroids when you have the water there? God. But okay. So the last one I want to talk about is my absolute favorite. She's my alter ego. I've wanted to be her ever since the first time I saw her. And that is, God, I wish I had my pictures up. That is Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, yes.
Oh, right. My God. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that
way.
Jesus. Come on. Who doesn't love Jessica Rabbit? But today, if they could not make that movie today.
No, you could not get away with that nowadays.
They would say she's being exploited, or, well, that's sexualizing women. And okay, nobody else had a problem with it.
I'm going to have to be really careful about pulling up some of these pictures. Okay, that's a little bit better.
Seen some of them. I'm like, okay, you're going to poke somebody's eye out with that thing.
I've just had some very not safe for work images pop up.
Oh my God. Although my favorite incarnation is that sparkly pink dress. I mean, I know most people think the iconic, the red dress. No, that sparkly pink dress. That is gorgeous.
It is.
That
she had such a iconic voice as well.
I would love to cosplay as her one day, but I'm afraid things would fall down and there would be wardrobe malfunction. Don't want that at a con. Thank you very much.
You'd need some scaffolding, wouldn't you?
I would.
A prayer and some scaffolding just to keep it all together. Yeah. Tape is not going to cut it.
No, tape wouldn't. But God, I love that outfit. And that to me, that to me is the quintessential woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, maybe not for everybody. That's okay. But God, yes. I've already got the satin gloves. So I'm halfway there. I got the red hair, I got the satin gloves, and I've got the purple eyeshadow. I just need that dress and the boob fairy to visit me a little bit, and then I'll be set.
We'll put that on the Christmas list.
Please do.
But I absolutely agree with you. She is an iconic character. She is a femme fatale.
Yeah.
She is, the quintessential dangerous redhead, and people love her. And I know she's just a cartoon, but people still find her sexy. And she was
amazing.
As they say, she was drawn that way.
She was. She couldn't help it. Oh, and I've got the song. I've got the song down. I finally know it. If y'all want to hear it, though, you have to go to Rambling's karaoke stream on Saturday night, because I'm not going to sing it anywhere else. That's where I sing it. But yeah, she was amazing. She really was. And it goes to show how far we've come and what we, I don't want to say what people think is permissible, but how they feel about feminine, attractive, girly women. And I consider most of the women we talked about tonight can be very girly. Even in their strength, they can be girly.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, you don't have to, sacrifice femininity for strength. And that's pretty much what we were trying to get across, isn't it? With all these amazing female characters that we've grown up with, that we've, loved, that we've been able to identify with.
Exactly. So any closing thoughts on this very tame, very calm,
very calm stream? Didn't go off the rails at all. We knew exactly what we were doing.
Nothing sexual about it. Nothing. It was very Puritan.
No, absolutely. I don't know what you guys are talking about in the chat.
I don't either. I thought we were quite what's the word for it? Amish.
Puritan even, absolutely. Project Storytime, careful, don't get Armin banned on her first show. Well, if she doesn't, how does she join the group,
I have to be banned at least once, right? You read that.
It says, I've been very stimulated.
Is that what we're calling it now? Okay.
We'll go with that. What was the question? Closing remarks. Okay.
Yeah, closing remarks.
Just that there are so many fantastic female characters that you can identify with. You don't have to see yourselves in them. Don't listen to what they're saying nowadays.
Right.
You don't have to be masculine to be a strong female character. You don't have to have bulging muscles. You don't have to diminish men and lift women just to show that they can do something. This isn't a competition.
Right. And y'all, I know the IPs have been just nerfed lately, and I know we get frustrated, and rightfully so. We have a hard time with it because these are things we either grew up with or we embraced when we got older, and we've seen them being ruined, and it is hard to take, but you have to remember, you have to celebrate what came before that. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to let go of the things that I love just because maybe now it's no longer what it once was. I'm still going to enjoy it. I'm still going to embrace it, and I'm still going to celebrate it. And if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do.
Absolutely. We have such a wealth of shows, films, games, books, comic books with amazing characters that we can go back to. We don't have to give another cent to Hollywood if we don't want to. And that's one of the messages that we do put out. If you don't like it, don't support it. That's the only way we will get the message across.
Absolutely. Let your money talk, and and spend it on the things that you love and things that you like. And don't let yourself be driven crazy, because it's too easy to do. God only knows. If they ever remake Babylon 5 into some woke bullshit, I am gonna just lose my ever loving mind. I will go crazy.
And I will see the mushroom cloud.
You will. You will, and I won't be the only one, because there's a lot of Babylon 5 lovers in this community who love it for what it is, and we don't want it remade into something where it doesn't represent what they worked so hard to achieve and to produce. Mm-hmm. We're fine with it. Leave it alone. It's a perfect story. Go away. Go find something else.
That's it. And that's one of the things we keep seeing as well, isn't it? They find an IP and they, instead of creating something new, they just take something that's already beloved, that already has an established fan base,
Yeah.
and takes it away. You know, we've seen it most recently with He-Man, but we're seeing it now with She-Ra as well. We've seen it multiple times throughout Star Trek, Star Wars, Doctor Who, on and
Exactly.
on and on it goes.
You know, they're so determined. If I wasn't so annoyed, I'd almost be impressed
Yes.
because
Grudgingly, yes.
they're so determined to screw with the things that we love. And it's like, get some talent and create something beautiful. Don't tear down what's already established and is, just treasured and adored by millions of people. Find some talent and create something new and beautiful and treasured. But I don't know.
And Pop Culture Archivist, we will be going, no doubt, over Lord of the Rings when that drops, and I hope that Babylon 5 never gets remade, because I've heard such
Oh yeah.
amazing things about it. There are just a couple more characters that I would add on. For me, Lagertha from Vikings was an amazing
Yes.
character. She
Oh
was
God,
so
yes.
good. And then
Yes.
our ladies from Lord of the Rings as well.
Yes, yes, of course. Oh, who am I that I forgot that? I'm not sure. I think with Lord of the Rings yeah, that mushroom cloud might come sooner than you think, because ever since I heard they're hiring a intimacy coach for the set, I was like, it's not Game of Thrones. What are you doing?
That's exactly what you think of when you think Tolkien, don't you? Full frontal nudity.
I think brothels and I think, full frontal nudity. I mean, it's all up there with Lord of the Rings. Yeah,
Now, The Witcher, I can see it in. That's fine, because that's part of the world that they've built. But keep that out of Lord of the Rings.
hey, I'm okay with that with The Witcher. I don't really care for Henry Cavill as Superman, but oh my God, as The Witcher, yeah, I'm okay with intimacy coaches on the set of The Witcher. That's perfectly fine, but
It's the long
not.
hair that does it, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Yes.
I'm strange. It's like really, really long or almost gone. It's weird with me. You know what I mean? But yeah, that long hair is nice. It's really nice. I have to say. Anyway, Purple, what do you have planned for the rest of this week? Share that with us, my love.
I will be back on Friday. I've got a show with a guest planned, so looking forward to that. I won't say who it is just yet, but looking forward to that. And probably Sunday, if Project Storytime would like to join, I'm going to do a game stream as well.
Nice. Good. Good. I love those. Are you going to do Red Dead Redemption?
Yep, gonna jump straight in, carry on with part 3 of Red Dead 2.
Now, what did you actually end up naming the horse? I know Thunderbutt was in the running, which I love. That's what I call him. But the censors wouldn't let him or something.
Yeah, we tried to call him Thunderbutt and it wouldn't go through. I can't remember what we called him. I know I did actually end up keeping the really big Shire horse, and he's called Big McLarge Huge.
Oh, I like I like that.
But I've actually I did a little bit of extra kind of after I played, and I've got more horses now, and I've kind of a little bit of a better setup, so we can jump straight into the missions now.
Good, good. Well, I've seen that game around, but I've enjoyed watching you play it.
It's a lot of fun. It's one I've always enjoyed, and I highly recommend. And it's a great story.
Yeah, it makes it more interesting, and that's how I get into a lot of video games now. I mean, I'm slowly starting to broaden my horizons, but like with Fortnite, when I first started watching Bat Seaman stream it, I'd heard of it, but I didn't know anything about it. So now watching you do Red Dead Redemption, you never know. I may want to play a big gruff Western man one day and join you. Who knows?
If we do the online, you can have a female character, so that works too. But there's just something about the male characters that Rockstar do that they're so well written. But there are some amazing female characters in as well. Once you get to know Sadie and Abigail a little bit better, and the other ladies, you'll see.
And yes, I did, Steve Mitchum. I did call Purple my love. Call her my precious next time. God. Oh God. Okay. What do I have going on this? Oh yeah. Okay. I remembered. At 10 o'clock, I'll be on Darth Hustor's stream at 10 on his
Nice.
channel. That's tonight. Tomorrow, of course, with my boys, Brightest Day and Drew, on his channel, Supreme Heretic, is the Pegasus Actual, or the crew's getting together for another Battlestar Galactica episode. I love that. That's my home base. I absolutely, I adore them and I adore that podcast. And
Oh, that's such sweet guys. They are lovely.
they are amazing. And I feel so honored to be a part of that. And then Sunday, I believe on Fan Fantasy Story Ideas, I believe we have a guest on there.
Awesome.
And that will be at, oh my God, 5:30, I believe, 4:30, 5:30. Y'all better tell me. Firefly, if you're out there, you and Colin better remind me. It's for that. I need Dad Man to get my my times in gear again. But anyway, that will be on Sunday.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. I'll put it up on my Twitter. You'll be able to find us. But I think, and then Sunday night, of course, there's Clobby's stream, which I'm not guessing or anything. It's just in the chat. But I always love to shout out his Star Trek stream because it's amazing. Even if you're not a fan of Star Trek, come down there. Him and Raquel, they teach you things, and it's amazing. We love you, Clobby. We love you so much. And then Rambling Canucks karaoke stream that night.
So nothing really going on then. Quiet kind of a week for you.
I think so. And if y'all show up to Ramblings, I might do the Jessica song.
Wow, there you go, guys. So that's.
I think y'all like it. It's a crowd pleaser.
Gonna have a stampede on the way to Ramblings.
I had a request to do it last week, and I did it. And Mary was like, "Okay, get ready for the chat to go crazy again," because I've done it the past couple of times. And I said, "I'm sorry, y'all. I had a request. I want to do this song, and I love it though. I love it. That's the kind of music I like. That's the kind of music I like to sing the most. Are those sultry, kind of boozy torch songs. I like them. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for coming out. We love you. We cherish you. And Purple, this has been fun. This is great.
It has. I think this has been a resounding success. What do you guys think? A massive, massive thank you to Arwin for suggesting it. I think same time next week. What about you, hon?
Sounds good. And it's going to be on Purple's channel, correct?
Yes, that's correct. That's one of the things we're going to do, guys. We are going to kind of bat it back and forth between the two channels, I think.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Awesome.
So, all right. Well, y'all have a good one, and we'll see you next week.
We will. Thank you, everyone.